We are now calculating A into B. So first see whether we can calculate or not. This is how many? This is what is the order of this matrix? This is 1 by 3, isn't it? One row and 3 columns. And this is how much? 3 by 3. Now check. Number of columns of this matrix is 3. Number of rows of this matrix is 3. So it can be multiplied. They are equal. And what is the resulting order that you will get? What should be the order of AB? It should be 1 by 3, right? So let's multiply these two. How will you multiply? First row, first column. That is only one row here. You multiply it with the first column. So you write it in the 1, 1 position. First row, first column, you write the product in the 1, 1 position. So you have AX plus HY plus GZ, right? So this is first row, first column. Next, first row, second column. So you write it in the 1, 2 position, which is HX plus BY plus FZ, right? And then first row, third column. So you write it in the 1, 3 position. So multiply, you get GX plus FY plus CZ, right? What is the order of this resulting matrix that you are getting? 1 row, 3 columns. So we're getting a 1 by 3 matrix. So this is okay. Okay. So I've got the product AB. Now once we get the product AB, now we shall calculate the product AB into C. So ABC is the same as taking the product of, that is pre-multiplying AB with C. So what is the matrix AB we have calculated above? It is AX plus HY plus GZ. Observe matrix multiplication very carefully, because later on I will not be doing matrix multiplication slowly. GX plus FY plus CZ. So this is your AB. And what is the matrix C? Matrix C is a column matrix into XYZ. Okay. Now can they be multiplied? What should be the order? See here, this order here is 1 by 3. This order here is 3 by 1. The number of columns here is 3. Number of rows here is 3. So they can be multiplied. And what is the resulting matrix you are getting? Resulting matrix, you should be getting a 1 by 1 matrix. That means only one row and one column. So let's see how we get. So this is equal to, again, first row into first column plus, and you have only first row and first column. So first multiply, you first multiply this with this to get X into AX plus HY plus GZ, right? And then plus this into this, Y into HX plus BY plus FZ, and then a plus this into this, Z into GX plus FY plus CZ. Okay, so this is a 1 by 1 matrix, isn't it? Only one row and one column. Now you can get it. So this is AX square plus HXY plus GXZ plus HXY plus BY square plus FYZ plus you have GZX plus FYZ plus CZ square. Okay, so now if you can arrange this, AX square plus you have HXY, so 2HXY, you have a BY square plus you have 2GZX, right? Plus you have GZX, 2GZX, and what else you have? You have CZ square also. CZ square. I think this should be it. FYZ. Yes, 2 you have 2F FYZ also. 2FYZ. Right? This is what you are getting. This is a 1 by 1 matrix. Clear with this multiplication? Devanjan?
Yes, sir.
Clear with this multiplication?
Yes, sir.
Because till now you have only done a multiplication of matrices of square matrices. That is either 2 by 2 or 3 by 3, right? This is a matrix in which you are multiplying two matrices of different order. You've got to be a little careful while multiplying. You need to see what should be the order of the resulting matrix and see whether you are taking the right elements to multiply. Okay, so that is how you evaluate ABC. That finishes this question. Next question here is number 3. Find the values of x in the following. So this is an equation, actually matrix equation. So -2 x 4 and you have x 3 5 is equal to, and you have a 1 by 1 matrix 15, right? First of all, check whether you will get a 1 by 1 matrix of multiplication or not. See, what is the order of this matrix? 1 by 3, right? And what is the order of this matrix? It is 3 by 1. Can you multiply them? Yes, because number of columns is equal to number of rows of this matrix. The resulting matrix will be a 1 by 1 matrix, right? So you can multiply. So now we'll multiply to get a 1 by 1 matrix. We'll multiply the left hand side. That means, how do you multiply? You have this into this. So -2 into x. Next, plus this into this. 3 into x plus this into this. 5 into 4 is 20. Right? This is all that you get is equal to 15. So that means you get x plus 20 is equal to 15. That means you get x plus 20 is equal to 15. That means x must be equal to -5. Okay. Let us continue with the next one. Number 4. Evaluate this. That is, you are asked to find out the product of these two matrices. 3 -1 3 -1 0 2. Please observe how I am multiplying the matrices so that later on I don't have to repeat matrix multiplication. How to multiply matrices of different order. Especially when you're multiplying a row matrix with a column matrix, you need to be very careful about the order. Look at the first matrix. What is the order of the first matrix? There are 2 rows and 3 columns, right? So this is a 2 by 3 matrix. What is the number of rows here? Number of rows here is 3 and number of columns here is 2. So you see, number of columns here is equal to number of rows here. The resulting matrix must be a matrix of order 2, 2 by 2, right? So let's see how we are getting a matrix of order 2 by 2. You have to check the order of the product matrix. Okay. So let's see how we are getting. You multiply the first row with the first column and you write the product here. So how it will be, how will it look like? 3 into 2, right? Plus -1 into 1 plus 3 into 3, right? You multiplied the first row and the first column to get this. Next, you multiply the first row with the second column. You write in the 1 2 position. That means you get 3 into -3 plus -1 into 0 plus 3 into 1, right? Next, you multiply the second row with the first column. So you write it in the 2 1 position. This is the 2 1 position. You write it here. So second row with the first column. Second row -1 into 2 plus 0 into 1 plus 2 into 3. Finished. Now we multiply the second row with the second column. Write it in the 2, 2 position because we are multiplying second row, second column. So this is -1 into -3 plus 0 into 0 plus 2 into 1. So clearly we get a square matrix of order 2. Now we simplify this. Okay. You get 8. You get -6. You get 4. And you get 5. Which is a 2 by 2 matrix as expected. Okay. So matrix multiplication, I hope this is somewhat clear. How to multiply two matrices of different orders. For 2. Again, here you need to multiply 1, -2, 3. This is a row matrix. And you need to multiply this with a square matrix of order 3. Question is, can they be multiplied? We'll check. And if they can be multiplied, what should be the order? 5, 0. And you have -2, -5, 7. Let's see if they can be multiplied. This is how many rows? 1 row. How many columns? 3 columns. This is a 3 by 3 matrix, right? Matrix, square matrix of order 3. So here I have number of columns of the first matrix is 3, number of columns of the second matrix is 3. They can be multiplied. And what should be the order of the resulting matrix? It should be a 1 by 3 matrix. That means the resulting matrix should have 1 row and 3 columns, right? Yes, all of you can hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, the screen share just went.
Yes, sir.
Screen share just disappeared suddenly. Okay, so let us continue with this multiplication of these two. How will you multiply these two? Multiply this row, or the only row that is here in the first matrix, with the first column to get 1 into 2 plus -2 into 0 plus 3 into -7. Okay, so you get the 1, 1 because you have multiplied the first row of the first matrix with the first column of the second matrix. Next, you multiply the first row with the second column. Write it in the 1, 2 position of the resulting matrix. So you get 1 into -1, first row into second column, plus -2 into 2, plus 3 into 5. Right? So you get the 1, 2 position. Now you multiply the first row with the third column and write it in the 1, 3 position. 1, 3 position here, first row 1 into 5, plus -2 into 4, plus 3 into 0. Okay, so you get this matrix minus, and you have 2, -5, 7. We simplify this a little, okay? And then we can subtract. So therefore, what is the, after simplification, what are we going to get? Here, you're getting 2, 0, and -21. -21 plus 2 is -19. Right? Here, you have -1, -4, and 15. So 15 minus 4, -1. 15 minus 5, which is 10. And here you have -8 plus 5, which is -3. Minus 2, -5, 7. So what should be the resulting matrix? -19, -2, 10, minus of -5, plus 5. And then you have -3, -7. So the resulting matrix here is -21, 15, and minus 11. That is your answer. Okay, any question? Proceed to the next problem. Number 5. Question here is, if A is equal to, this matrix is given to you, a square matrix of order 3. Prove that a cube minus 7a square minus 5a plus 13i is equal to a null matrix. That is what you want to prove. So first here, since the matrix A is given, we'll calculate a square first. A square is the product of A with A. And since we are multiplying two square matrices, so no need to check the order of the resulting matrix. You know it would be a square matrix of order 3. So 5, 3, 1, 2, minus 1, 2, 4, 1, 3. And this is again 5, 3, 1, 2, minus 1, 2, 4, 1, 3. Now multiply these two matrices. You're going to get a square matrix of order 3 only. First row, first column. So 5 into 5 plus 3 into 2 plus 1 into 4. This is the first row. On this one, you're getting on multiplication of the first row with the first column. Next, multiply the first row with the second column. Write it in the 1, 2 position of the resulting matrix. So you get 5 into 3 plus 3 into minus 1 plus 1 into 1. Next, first row with the third column. Write it in the 1, 3 position. So 5 into 1 plus 3 into 2 plus 1 into 3. Right? Next, multiply the second row with the first column. Write it in the 2, 1 position. So 2 into 5 plus minus 1 into 2. Keep an eye on the second row and the first column only. Plus 2 into 4. Next, second row with the second column. So 2 into 3 plus minus 1 into minus 1 plus 2 into 1. Next, second row with the third column. So write it in the 1, 3 position. So 2 into 1 plus minus 1 into 2 plus 2 into 3. Okay. Next, third row with the first column. You get 4 into 5 plus 1 into 2 plus 3 into 4. Third row with the second column. Write in the 3, 2 position. 4 into 3 plus 1 into minus 1 plus 3 into 1. And finally, you have third row with the third column. 4 into 1 plus 1 into 2 plus 3 into 3. Right? So we have got a resulting matrix as a square matrix of order 3. Okay, so now you can simplify this to get 257. Okay, so no, not 257, sorry. This you will get as 35. This you will get as 13. This you will get as 14, 16, 9, 6, 34, 14, 15. This is what you will get. Okay. Now we have calculated a square. Let us now proceed to calculate a cube. A cube here is the product of a square with a. A square we have calculated above. 35, 13, 14, 16, 9, 6, 34, 14, 15. So a square, multiply this with a. A here is given to you 5, 3, 1, 2, -1, 2, 4, 1, 3. Okay. Again, you will get a matrix of order 3 on multiplication. What will you get? First row, first column, 35 into 5 plus 13 into 2 plus 14 into 4. First row, second column will be 35 into 3 plus 13 into -1 plus 14 into 1. Right? First row, third column, 35 into 1 plus 13 into 2 plus 14 into 3. Next, second row, first column. Multiply the second row with the first column. You get 16 into 5 plus 9 into 2 plus 6 into 4. Second row, second column, 16 into 3 plus 9 into -1 plus 6 into 1. Second row, third column, 16 into 1 plus 9 into 2 plus 6 into 3. Third row, first column, 34 into 5 plus 14 into 2 plus 15 into 4. Next, 34 into 3. This is the third row with the second column, plus 14 into -1 plus 15 into 1. And finally, third row with the third column, 34 into 1 plus 14 into 2 plus 15 into 3. This is the resulting product matrix that you are getting. So the matrix that you will get is 257, 106. Do not ask me to repeat matrix multiplication later. I'm showing you each and every step. If you know matrix multiplication, yes, can all of you hear me properly?
Sir, your voice is cracking.
Now,
Little.
can you hear me properly now?
Yes, sir. No, sir.
Cannot hear. Can you hear me properly now?
Yes, sir, now it's okay.
Okay. Now, see, I am showing you matrix multiplication step by step, right? So please follow matrix multiplication here only. Each time I'm not going to multiply this way. Okay. This is just to start. I am showing you how to multiply. Okay. Please do not later on. Please do not ask me to multiply two matrices in this way. It will be very difficult for me to continue in this way. Fine. We have found out a cube. If any step, if you are not able to understand, please ask now. So we've got a cube. Now put it in the expression that we have. What we need to prove. Put it on the left hand side of the expression. And then check. We have got a square. We have got a cube. We know. Yes, all of you can hear me. Screen share suddenly went.
Yes, sir. Clearly, sir.
Okay.
Sir, I can hear you, but there is nothing on my screen.
Now.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So now just put the values here in the matrix, in the expression that is given to you. What was the expression here? Let's see. Okay. A cube. The expression here was left hand side. Let's start with the left hand side. A cube minus 7a square minus 5a plus 39. So a cube, we had found this out to be 257, 106, 103, 122, 45, 52, 258, 103, 107. This was A cube we found out. Minus 7 times A square. What was the matrix A square we found out? It was 35, 13, 14, 16, 9 and 6, and 34, 14, 15. We found this out. Minus 5A. 5, and the matrix A was given to us as 5, 3, 1, 2, minus 1, 2, 4, 1, 3. And also you have 13 times the identity matrix I. This time the identity matrix I is of order 3. So 13 times 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1. Okay, this was a matrix. Now we proceed with scalar multiplication first. So first we write this as it is: 257, 106, 103, 122, 45, 2. We write this matrix as it is, and we multiply all the scalars first. So 7 into 35 will give you 245. 7 into 13 is 91. 7 into 14 is 98. 16 into 7 is 112. 7 into 9 is 63. 7 into 6 is 42. 7 into 34 is 238. 7 into 14 is 98. And 7 into 15 is 105. Minus, now we multiply the scalar 5 with the matrix: 25, 15, 5, 10, 5, 10, 20, 5, 15. And we multiply 13 with the scalar, with the scalar 13 with the identity matrix to get 13, 0, 13, 0, 13, 0, 0, 0, 13. And now we simply add or subtract matrices as we do. So you get 257 minus 245 minus 25 plus 13. First row, first element, first row, first column element. Next, 106 minus 91 minus 15 plus 0. And here you have 103 minus 98 minus 5 plus 0. Here you have 122 minus 112 minus 10 plus 0. Here you have 45 minus 63 minus 5 plus 13. And here you have 52 minus 42 minus 10 plus 0. And here you have 258 minus 238 minus 20 plus 0. Here you have 103 minus 98 minus 5 plus 0. Here you have 107 minus 105 minus 15 plus 13. Right? Now you simplify this, you will get a null matrix. 257 minus 245 minus 25 plus 13, you can work this out to be 0, 0, 0. We're getting a null matrix which is equal to a null matrix RHS. And that is what we had to prove. Okay. So matrix multiplication is something that you must master. Now, multiplying square matrices is no big deal. Okay. But multiplying, especially matrices of different order, that is a big deal. Okay. That you must practice. Otherwise, you will get a wrong matrix and a simple thing you will miss. Number 6, given RT is equal to R as a function of T, cos T, sin T, minus sin T, cos T. You need to prove RS into RT is equal to RS plus T, So if RT is this, therefore what should be RS? Cos S
Cos S, sin S, minus sin S, cos S.
multiply these two, left hand side. What is the left hand side? RS into RT. Now these two matrices are of order 2. So no big deal in multiplying these two. Cos S sin S minus sin S cos S into cos T sin T minus sin T cos T. The resulting matrix will also be a matrix, square matrix of order 2. So first row, first column, cos S into cos T plus sin S. Sorry, this is minus, because there's a minus sin T there. That means this one will become a minus sin S into sin T. Right? Again, first row with the second column. So you get cos S sin T plus sin S cos T. Second row, first column, minus sin S cos T minus cos S sin T. And second row, second column, minus sin S sin T plus cos S cos T. Right? So now, in the first one, you see cos A cos B minus sin A sin B. So this should be cos S plus T, cos A plus B. What is this? Sin A cos B plus cos A sin B. So this should be sin S plus T. Right? What about this?
Yes.
Sin S. Let me just write a little distant here. This should be
Minus
sin S plus T. Let me write here so that there's space here. Minus sin S cos T plus cos S sin T. Right? And here, what do you have? Here you have cos S cos T. That means cos A cos B minus sin A sin B. That means this should be again cos S plus T
S.
or T plus S, whatever. Right? So now this becomes cos S plus T. You need to prove this is equal to S plus T, right? Yes, T plus S. So this is cos T plus S. This is sin T plus S. This is again what form? Sin A cos B plus cos A sin B, right? So this is minus sin T plus S. And this is cos T plus S. Right? So what are we getting here? Are we getting back this matrix or not? RT. But the angle here is T plus S. So this is R T plus S, which is equal to right hand side. Proved. Clear? We'll start with the next sum. The next sum is on, the next problem is on induction, okay, which we have done earlier in class 11. Okay, so we'll start this sum and we'll continue this sum in the next class. Tomorrow,